Hello! Hello!
Oh, there we go. Throat cleared. Hello, everybody. We are back, and we are trying this new recording method.
Yes. Yes, we're actually going to try and share some screens here for this special edition of Insanity.
Kerbal Space Program, the Special Insanity Division.
Insanity episode.
Special Insanity Division.
They wants me to do what? Okay. This is insane.
What's it telling you to do?
Well, it's telling me it wants me to test the radio decoupler while I'm on the ground.
Oh, yeah, you just... Oh, the thing that I like to do is I like to put the command pod... You just put the command pod on the ground, grab the command pod, as long as I can see your screen.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now, yeah. Sorry,
There's a little bit of a delay. And then take the radial decoupler and put it on the side. And now launch that.
Okay.
I'm actually doing some science from the runway, don't mind me.
Oh, well, we're all going to be doing some science. So, yeah, here I am.
Oh, darn, it's night. Oh well, should still work anyway. Just hit spacebar.
Yay! That worked.
And it goes flying off. I love that. I can plant a flag on the runway.
Hit the VAB.
You hit the VAB!
I can't be sure, but that shot off in the direction of the VAB going at express speed. I don't know if it actually hit that, but that's almost worth doing again just to see if it does.
Oh.
I'm going to revert that to launch.
Oh, you don't have an unmanned probe body yet.
No.
Okay, I'm going to do something in my episode here.
Hang on. I'm going to revert the flight. Revert to launch 46
And you'll be able to see it Friday. I'm grabbing a probe body.
Let's see how far this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh.
This won't cost too much. It'll be funny for the viewers that are watching, too.
Oh, man. It doesn't get that far, but do you know what? There's a whole wargaming solution here based on radio decouplers and things where you can fire them at each other or something if they had this multiplayer. Fantastic.
Now, some of my viewers know what I'm doing. You'll be able to see this when I upload the episode on Monday.
Cool.
This is an abuse of the game's physics, what I'm doing. Let's see if we can set an altitude record.
Oh, no. What are you going to explode?
That didn't really work according to plan, but still. I got it to 300 feet using only decouplers. Revert to launch. What I've got to do is get all these couplers to go off
Well, that's good.
at
I
the
mean,
same time.
that's cleared that little issue up.
Decoupler mayhem. Beginning now. Oh, they kind of fixed it. It doesn't go as crazy. Whoops. Or maybe I just don't have the correct decouplers. That could be entirely possible. Just the craziness. Ooh. Yep, only 300 feet.
Heck, I can take a couple of numpties on a...
But if I keep using revert flight, it doesn't cost me money!
I want to know how I can work out what sector N-N16 is for the perform visual surveys.
Oh, go to the map. Oh, well, you have to select one and actually then go to the map.
Select one what?
Select one of those contracts to make them active. You have to hit the green check mark.
Alright, okay, yeah.
Why did I just go back into the map? I need to look at what contracts I can do. So I can get frickin' science! Science! Fly by the moon. No, I don't have a way to do that yet. I need bigger ships. Test that in orbit. No, how about not? Kickback solid booster on a escape trajectory. What do I have active? Visual surveys. What the hell's that site? I don't have a plane to do that with. Escape trajectory.
I'm actually going to do a bit of science on the ground. Actually, I know this sounds a bit stupid. Oh,
I've got a couple
I'll
of
do that.
ideas.
well, that's rather cool. If I go
Load.
to the edge,
Load the wee plane. We're going to throw more science on you.
right.
Science on the wee plane.
Don't know if I've done this yet. I only need to get 1 point.
There. Okay, who's flying this thing? Is it Jeb? It is Jeb. Launch!
I just need to get some science. I only need like 1.2 science to.
Whoops. Revert flight to launch! I've got an explosion in the top left of my screen, but no one can see it now. Quick, to the ocean, Jeb! Fly! Fly like an
Right, my goo's
eagle.
been observed. It's looking good, so that should have given me enough to buy something. So if I go then now, if I recover the vessel,
Come
Bit
on,
of
get away
sun.
from Kerbin's shores. So I can get a temperature reading. Yay, flying over Kerbin's water. And now we need to go into the water.
right. If I look at the Jed, if I've now got I'm going to seek a bit of advice from you here. I don't know if you can see my screen really well from there, but
Yes, I can actually. It's on the other monitor.
right. Okay. If you look, I've got some options here. I've got 45 points, which means, or 45.8.
That one that you're hovering over right now, the rocketry thing?
Yeah.
That's better tanks. You'll need that.
Yeah, but the problem is I haven't got the basic science one at the bottom, which gives me the two.
That
hot
gives you extra
thermometer.
science, so that could be worth it.
But you've been talking about doing this experiment here or this experiment there. And what do you mean by that? Because I've done orbit, I've done it on the way up, but you're sort of talking like you've got missions to do with science, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, you can do equipment tests. I think you've done one already.
yeah. So I
Via the
don't see-
contract system.
Oh, right, you did that through the contract system.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to do that mission again that little thing I just did. Yay!
I think I really need to get the science next.
Yeah, that'll give you
A load
better
more,
science.
which is
Gee freaking whiz, eh?
stunning. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to take our amazing spacecraft that we've already designed, and we're going to look here at the science we can do now. Here on the ground, we've got a comms thing, which we don't need. But the actual only thing I've got is a thermometer that's really good.
Yeah, it just kind of gives you a thermometer, which isn't always brilliant.
Yeah, but that means I can go and launch again and take a look at the science from the thermometer on the ground, which is good.
And I'm just flying a little plane, doing what science I can with the equipment that I have.
Log the temperature, 2.4 science.
I know it was giving me while flying over Kerbin's water. I guess that's as good as that's gonna get. Go to the surface.
Right, I think we're going to go and take a few things into orbit. So, do you? No, I'm just going to have a. Oh, right. Let's have a look.
Can I land this thing without parachutes, or will I kill Jeb in the process?
Oh dear.
Jeb's alive! Woo! That was kind of lucky. No, the plane shredded, so that plan didn't work. I shredded the plane.
Right, I'm now gonna put Jed into orbit, which is Jeb's going back to orbit. Now there's a little problem with me doing this in that I can't afford as much science as I'd like because my ship is already 30 parts. So.
You haven't updated your... Well, I haven't updated my VAB yet either.
No, I'm just debating whether to update my VAB so I can do more.
I need to, but I haven't yet. Because I haven't said science. Get over the plains to do science. I've got this tiny little plane that I've been using to do science. We over there yet?
Yeah, sort of. I've got an inline reaction wheel, which I'm going to put there and couple that to it. It's probably not going to do the best of stability there, but that's got rid of a component, which means I can probably now stick a thermometer on the outside of my spacecraft.
No, that just gives me a while flying over Kerbin. That's just kind of crappy. We'll drop altitude, and we'll go in for a landing.
It's probably reduce my weight slightly, actually. Never a problem. Do you transmit stuff to the surface to try and so you can use things more than once?
Not well. Most of the things you can't use more than once. You can do crew reports more than once. You can do. You've just lost the game. You can do like the temperature logs more than once. But like the materials bay and the science junior and stuff, you have to have special equipment to cycle those again, or a scientist I think can do it.
Right.
And so it's just not really useful.
Okay. No, not let's start. I'm going to do some launching here. I'm going to take some temperatures, pressures, and I'm going to look at...
And that gives me data from the grasslands. Kind of a cheap way of doing it. Yay, I've got 110 science, which is precisely what I wanted to do.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of science.
I did not mean to go to the VAB. Yay for putting the game on the solid-state drive. It loads faster.
Exit out of there. I'm going to find out what
It is the only game I have on the solid-state drive, and I honestly kind of expect it to poof. Because that's what happens with solid-state drives on my computers. They poof. Okay, this gives me solar panels, which is freaking brilliant.
Test... flight test... Yeah.
Okay, now this sucker I can get up there pretty easily. You... Don't know why you do that. Go away. Okay. Auto saved ship. New. Thank you.
I'm going to find out how to do this then.
Purchase. And then we're going to go to utility. We're going to purchase that. Purchase that. And we don't need a parachute because this thing ain't coming back. We need some solar panels on it.
Okay, so I've now got that. I need a map up, don't I?
Oh, I don't have a small, tiny fuel tank, so we'll grab this big tank. And then we'll stick a couple battery thing? Utility. The battery pack will go on top. And on top of that will be a science communitron thing. And then we'll throw a comms on it.
Okay. Around here somewhere, I would imagine. Kerbals are
I already
Kerbal.
got a communitron. Why am I sticking a comms on it? Little thermometer would be right there.
Okay.
And that engine is what I need to test. Put that on here. With this.
Here we are, go for launch.
Does this thing... Charge, gimbaling. It does have gimbaling. Throw that onto there.
Oh.
This could actually be handy. Take that off. There we go. How many parts do we have? 14. Throw a stack decoupler on with going. You get some extra boost.
Well, it's going well here at control. We're accelerating.
Okay. This should be entertaining. I want you guys down to 51%. I want you at 75%. You can be at 50. Roughly close to that. Makes this thing a little bit more expensive to launch. And we'll title this thing Beyond Kerbin. Launch. This will probably go badly. Oh crap, now that this is actually the Friday episode, will take it longer.
Yeah, people have got a chance to...
Ooh, maybe I kicked the power of those rockets down a little bit too far. Still takes off. It's a hell of a lot more stable this time, now they've got a little probe body that can actually stabilize the thing. Not wasting energy fighting against the air resistance as much either, because we're not going as fast early on.
Well, I've done all the science I want to do on this flight now.
Now that it's actually Friday, I'm going to stop the timer. We'll continue this episode until I get my thing in space, and all your screen is a blue flame with a bit of UI.
Well, I'm climbing well for orbit here. What I'm going to do is shut this engine down.
Yeah. I have a problem.
Now, if any of you are Kerbal Space fans, and I know a lot more about getting the spacecraft into orbit more efficient than me, please let me know.
This is wobbly. This is wobbly. Up, 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 up. No, don't slow us down. Shoot. Launch failed.
I've actually seen footage a friend of mine took from a real launch failure in Russia while they were over there. It was quite funny because the thing just went out of control at quite a high altitude, and everybody at in the Kazakhstan launch center suddenly realised that they were all possibly within the impact zone. He said we did run because there were bits flying everywhere.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. One more attempt with this episode. If this fails, it'll be next episode. Didn't really work out so well. Come on! Colonel engineering report.
Huh? Okay, we're coming about this.
Why do I have that? What's this? Oh, that's the dock alignment.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Trapped in orbit.
You're trapped in orbit?
Yep.
But you got there.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, you're not using the life support mod.
Yeah, but this is now a problem because I've got no way down. I mean that sincerely, there is no way down.
I've got a new problem as my rocket's out of control again.
I have to revert flight. Right, well, that's okay. Now everybody can see how stupid I am. Right, I'm actually going to call it a night myself now. I've been...
yeah, this launch is pretty much a failure. We might... No, we're not going to recover this. Where is it? What altitude are we aiming at the moment? No, this is done. We're done. This is a failure. We'll have to rework this thing again in the VAB.